Well, hello and welcome to the shop today. Today's job here, we got no rear brakes on this little Polaris quad. I picked this up for free. Someone was willing to give it to me. It needed a few things to get her to go, and it runs great now, but unfortunately it doesn't stop so well. So before the kids can ride it, we gotta get some brakes in there. I looked online and there was some good videos and some bad videos, and I thought, why not try my own? So here we go. So being that the brake drum here is on the left from the back, you'd figure that would be the way to go, is from the left. You know, I tried that and I was getting nowhere. So I thought, why not try the right-hand side? And what do you know? That's the answer. So let's start by having a look under the side here. We're gonna pull this plastic cap, and then I have to set the cam down here, or maybe I won't. I'll bend that cotter pin out of the way. And we'll get a 17 mil on the old impact. And there we go. We'll catch that. We'll get a block of wood here to hold it up. All right, try and do this one-handed. I don't have a tripod. There we go, wheels off, easy as pie. And now I didn't realize this when I first got into this, but these are sleeves, and as well, the sprocket's on a sleeve. And what do you know, if you push over here, you can get access to the drum brakes. And well, I guess that would be why there's no brakes, is there's no friction material left on the bottom side there. So let's pop this off and see what we get. You know, I looked at the usual places, and this is a 2001 Polaris Sportsman 90. You know, if you looked for specific brakes for that, they were more expensive, and I'm sure they're made in a similar place. These were advertised as being for a generic offshore quad, and the measurements were 125 mil when compressed and 130 mil when installed. And measuring the brake drum here, it's 130 inside, and they're both a little over an inch wide at 28 mil. I thought, what the heck, I'd try, and you know what, it looks like the gamble was right. So these were dirt cheap and they should do the job. And yeah, there's that. Just before I put them in here, I'm gonna take a minute and clean this up just to get that dust out of there, and to roughen up the drum if it's got any polish up bits. So I'm gonna have to set the cam down here to do that, but I'll pick you up in a sec. All right, well, I got myself a little bit better organized. I'm just gonna slide a drip pan under there. I don't wanna make a big mess on the floor. And whether it's the right thing or not, I'm just gonna spray it with some brake clean, because I don't really want the dust, because I'm pretty sure these got asbestos knowing where they come from. All right, well, let's try and get some new shoes in there. We'll take these apart and see if we're in view. There we go. Now, well, that might be better if it was looser, but we'll see what we can do. That might not give us trouble until we try and slide the drum back over. And yeah, I'm sure there is an easier way, but this is what I've decided to try. You know what? It wasn't so bad. Now we'll try and get this spring back up here. Okay. All right, we're back. Well, things didn't quite fit as I had hoped. The part isn't an exact fit, so I had to make some sizing adjustments, pretty much grinding off a little bit of the friction material. So maybe buying the cheapest thing online there wasn't the ticket, but you know what? We're gonna make it work. And I've got the drum to clear over it now, so let's get it on and put it back together. There we we go. That's back on. We can hook this back up, I hope. Hopefully I made it. Oh yeah, that'll still go. Hopefully I can get the nut on there and it isn't grossly over tight. Looks like I can get it started. There's a little bit of drag. Looks like we're gonna have to adjust that cable up there. Anyways, we'll carry on. Worst case scenario, I'm gonna have to, if there isn't enough adjustment there for what I need to do, I'll have to pull it back off and take a little more friction material out, which I've been doing off camera outside with a fan blowing all the dust away from me, because odds are that's not good for me. Okay, there we go. So we'll put the wheel back on. And you know, I was really fortunate that whoever had this before me had this all greased up, because I could imagine this being a real bear if it wasn't lubed in the last 20 years. And we'll get our nut started if we can. All right. I was wrong. It's not a 17, it's a 19. And oh, I got lucky. Line's right up. I'll fold that over. And yeah, that's not the proper way to do a cotter pin, but you know what? For this, it'll be just fine. All right, so we're on plan B. I looked at that adjuster up there, and there really isn't any threads left to worry about adjusting up there, and there's no adjuster at the handlebar. So that's leaving this crank arm here. So I'm going to loosen off the nut down here, and first I'll mark it here just in case I got to go back, and it also lets me know how much I've adjusted it, and we'll see what that does for us. But with that disconnected here now, the wheels are free, so just a minor adjustment and we should be good. All right, well, we managed to get her done. You know, it's not perfect. The brake shoes weren't really an exact fit as I was hoping they were. They needed a little fitting to make work. And you know, they may wear down and need adjustment sooner. I'm really not worried about it. The job's done and it was cheap. It's gonna work great for around the yard here. As a sneak peek for what might be next, let's look up here. Oh, we got a tractor on the stand. Yeah, so stay tuned. Hope you enjoy the channel here. I just started, I'm new to YouTube. Any tips or pointers, put it in the comments, and yeah, we'll see what happens.